Hi everyone. So I wanted to do another rundown video kind of explaining more that has to do with like the channel and uh kind of where things are taking off from there, and also how I select how the content that goes out. I know in my last video that was all about the channel as well. I went into detail about how we picked our shows, everyone that helps me out, and all that. This one is going to be more pertaining what I do for the videos with just myself, all the series, and then I wanted to ex- really explain one point. And I will save that point till the end because I know once I do, people are not going to be happy. And I did it in another video by accident. Well, not by accident. My emotions kind of ran high, and I did it at the very end. And that video is not out yet. So I'm hoping that if this comes out before then, this will basically be me either apologizing or setting it up. But either way, I will start with the different shows that I have on this channel. And I, uh, I'm going to try and name them all off the top of my head, where it's the ones that I do by myself, which are the Veterans versus Newbies, which I know hasn't been put out, but now it's going to be put out. The anime chats, the updates are now only including me, the rundown, the explained. I have some top 10s that will now be more myself and just me. So really, almost every kind of list or show that is on this channel will be pertaining me alone. Of course, my sister will be in them, but those are mine. And the top 10 lists were the first that we created, and the first one that I created by myself was the anime chat, which it was not originally supposed to be what it was, or what it is now. It was supposed to be me ranting about certain animes and their issues and problems that I have with them. And I might save that all for a whole new series because there are certain shows that I would love to rant about, and I know I can do it. But I think the idea changed when I looked on another account of mine, not YouTube, but DeviantArt, and I realized that a few years ago I did something like that, but the way that I did it on there was not how I would have wanted it. But I kept it in that format for such a long time, so I decided that I would take that and change it into what it is now. And I am happy with how it is right now because I feel more comfortable doing it than how it was before, where it didn't feel right. Um, I, when it comes to videos that include me alone, I normally go with what I know I will either, what is, I basically do it with how I feel. So, with a video like this, I'm in more of a serious mood right now. I want to just kind of do something calm and relaxing and just make something for you guys so you guys can enjoy and watch. And I know this series will probably be the lesser known one, and I understand that, but I have this because I want something more serious, and the updates are not doing that for me. That's why if there's anything serious, it would be in this. Um, uh, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought right now. It's been a while since I did a rundown or anything like that. Um, so I mentioned the shows, how I did. Well, also in the last video, I mentioned how this series is going to include more things are that doesn't have to do with the channel. And yes, I ranted about the channel in the beginning of this one and the last one, but that is how we do it. I wanted to tell you how we did things. And also how everything is going, because things are, personally, they're kind of rocky, and I'm kind of like having a hard time figuring out what to put out content and trying to figure out my own life right now, because I got through I got through like 5 weeks of freaking studying, and now that that's over, I will hopefully be able to make more videos and put them up more regularly before I go on vacation. But I definitely know that I will be putting out more things for you guys, but it will also have to depend on my mood, because if I'm not up to it, I am not up to it. And that's basically me communicating to myself that if I do this right now, it will not be good. You will not be happy with the end result. Do not do it. So I just don't do it. And if I'm more in a serious mood where I just want to talk, this is what's going to happen. And I know there'll probably be some things that are a little bit weird or have to do with the world being more serious, like all the shootings going on, the gun laws, the election, everything like that. And I don't I don't normally talk about things like that. I really don't, because it's not that I don't care, it's that I just don't want to get involved. And there'll always be people with arguing views, and if you get right into something, they'll have people who see the video and you have to make a comment war about it, and I do not want that. So, unless like something more recent like that, I don't want to cause any fuss. But regarding what has been happening in the news lately, we do send our regards to all the families, and we do hope that everything will get better. Um, I I am kind of running out of battery, so I do kind of have to end it, but let me get to that one point that I really want to get out of the way. So, once again, in the last video, I mentioned, oh crap, sorry about that. I mentioned about our research and how if there is something that is wrong, is probably something that was on the spot, or it had to get rushed, or where we got the information was wrong. And in this video will probably be coming out after the last one, or the one where this was included, but in our Kingdom Hearts video, at the very end, I got really angry because I remembered that there have been people who were commenting on a video about false information, and I do not mean to put up false information if it is. And when I was making that, I was really trying to make sure all the information was right. I did not want to get anything wrong. So, if the information was wrong, I apologize. It's completely my fault. And I apologize for the way that I was in the Kingdom Hearts video. I do not mean to attack anyone. That's why I have a strong feeling about this, because people feel the same way either way. People have their own opinions. So I haven't commented on a comment because I didn't know how to explain it. I wanted to do it in this. But to anyone who felt offended from what I did, I'm so sorry. And I am willing to redo the video that has the mistake in it if people would like me to, because I do understand it's wrong and I would not want to give false information like that. So, lesson learned is to really, really look into your information. So I guess that's it. If there are anything that you would like me to talk about in this, or any type of video you would like to see, please comment down below, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.